This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I've got Amy Tibben back with me from the Beth Donovan Hospice. You are the outreach coordinator. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
You are one of our regulars. There's so much going on at the Beth Donovan Hospice, and you're always here to tell and share about it too. So let's start with, what is the Beth Donovan Hospice? What do you do?
Yeah, so we do so much, and I think that's one of the biggest things is when I go out into the community and talk about hospice is people are always so surprised by the programs that we do offer. And you know, one of my main goals is sort of to demystify what is palliative care, what is hospice care, who can seek out this care, when can it start, who will it benefit. And so I guess what a lot of people don't understand is that, you know, hospice isn't just for those very last days of life. It can benefit all kinds of people, anyone who has a life-limiting illness. So they may not, you know, their trajectory may not be sharp, it may not be quick, they may be with us for quite some time, but they can access our supports. We have in-home visiting volunteers who can go into the home and provide companionship for those who may find it difficult to get out and may be experiencing some isolation, and to also give caregivers some respite. We also offer a day hospice program where folks can get out of the house safely and come and be in our facility, where we have very specialized trained volunteers, a nurse and a PSW, and we offer programming that suits them, whether it's meeting with a counselor to talk about their emotional, mental, spiritual needs, or accessing foot care, or having a massage, or just companionship with other people who may be going through a similar journey. So the day hospice program is really great for that. We also offer equipment loans. So should people, as they age or progress in their illness, decide that they might need some mobility aids, anything from a cane to a walker, a wheelchair, a bed helper rail, we offer those things on loan. So that way you don't have to go out and make those purchases and not knowing whether or not you need the equipment or for how long. We will loan it to you free of charge. And we also offer caregiver supports. We have a support group. We have bereavement. We have all kinds of complementary therapies as well. Things like therapeutic art, guided journaling, Tai Chi, yoga, all kinds of things. So there's really something for everyone, whether it's for the caregivers, for those who are grieving, or for those who are ill.
Can we talk about your physical space too? Because you have a beautiful building.
We really do. And it's such a pleasure to go to work every day.
It
So
is, yeah.
we are located just outside Kemptville on French Settlement Road. We are surrounded by woods, and we have beautiful gardens that are maintained by our wonderful volunteers. We have a labyrinth, a healing garden, a beautiful gazebo with a wind phone. So a wind phone is a concept where people can go and sit and chat to those they have lost. So we have that in our garden as well. It's just it's a really warm, welcoming space where we host a lot of our events, and our day hospice clients spend a lot of time out there as well. And yeah.
Excellent. Now you've got lots going on, but let's just do a little follow-up on your hike for hospice, because I mean that speaks to the support you get from the community.
Yeah, we are so grateful for our community. We're never surprised by how much they support us, but we're always just so pleased with the support that we do receive. So our hike for hospice, it was a beautiful day. The community came out, and we were able to raise just over $15,000, which was just amazing. And that event happened just a month after Taste for Hospice. So, and that event raised just over $8,000. So
Wonderful.
We really do have an amazing community who supports the work that we do.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you've got one coming up June 20th.
Yeah, another great fundraiser, a cappella. So this is put on by a group of people who actually approached us and said, we want to host this event and we want the proceeds to go to Beth Donovan Hospice. And we said, absolutely. So this event is being organized by Mary Moore. It's sponsored by Geraldine Taylor, a realtor in our area, and Jamming Around Man Productions. And it features 3 different a cappella vocal groups. the Hummingbirds Vocal Quartet, that's a women's quartet, Cup of Joe Vocal Quartet, that's a jazz quartet, and Village Voices Chamber Choir. So it is non-instrumental, it is all a cappella, and it's going to be a beautiful evening of music, and we encourage people to come out and enjoy it. Tickets can be purchased off of our Facebook page, there's a link there, or you can also purchase them at the door. So that is Thursday, June 20th, I believe, at 7 p.m. at the Municipal Center in Kemptville.
And I mean, part of your job too is to do all this awareness and plan events and everything. It's so nice when people plan events and just they say the proceeds are going to the hospice.
Yeah, and we really welcome that.
Yes.
So if you have a special talent or an idea for a fundraising event, please come and talk to us. We are happy to work with you. We do organize so many educational events and outreach programs. And then we also do the fundraising, right? Because we're only about 50% funded through government. So we have to raise the remainder of those funds for our operational costs through fundraising. And it's hard, you know, we're trying to run our programs, we're trying to serve our community, but then on top of that, we're also fundraising. So we always appreciate when the community comes to us and says, hey, I have this idea. Right?
Yeah, you're giving back so much.
Yes.
Your services at Beth Donovan Hospice is giving back so much. People see the importance of it as well too. Now you've got a speaker series going on. Speaking of giving back, this is an educational.
Yeah. Part of our mandate is education. So reaching out into the community and increasing death literacy, grief literacy, advanced care planning, demystifying what palliative care is. So this whole speaker series, there's been 6 parts, and it's been very successful, well received, has been really about that, about doing those things, about talking about those difficult things, and maybe considering what you might want for your end of life and how to be knowledgeable and able to advocate for yourself or your loved ones. And our final series is coming up on Thursday, June 20th. It will be at Beth Donovan Hospice, and it's free. We do ask that you register online, and you can do that through our Facebook event or our website. And this one will focus on how hospice can be a part of your care. And so the hospice staff will be there to answer any questions and talk about all of those amazing programs that we do offer.
And I mean, if we could just talk for a moment about what you just said about difficult conversations. That's what the Beth Donovan Hospice, be it the speaker series or somebody there, it's a difficult conversation to have, and sometimes you just need to have it, and you need to find somebody to talk to you about it, because some people just, they find it difficult, your friends, your family, your neighbors, sort of thing. So
that's right.
Yeah.
These are things that kind of produce anxiety in all of us, right?
Right.
And we're all concerned about saying the right thing, and we don't want to alienate those that we love or those that are close to us. And yet we still need to talk about these
Absolutely.
things. And so reaching out to hospice to ask for a little bit of help, we can facilitate that. We have people who are trained in advanced care planning. We have a nurse who can help you navigate the system and help facilitate those conversations. We have a counselor who can help facilitate conversations amongst family members about grief and all of the rest of it. It's a journey, and it's not a journey that's easily done alone.
No, and
So-
there's no time.
And
limit,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no time limit.
And
on it.
everyone's journey is a little bit different too,
yes.
right? So seeking out support for that, it's a good idea, and that's what we're here for.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now you have a board of directors as well too. You have an AGM coming up.
We do, yeah, and we welcome feedback from the community. So our annual general meeting is coming up in July. I believe it's the 11th.
July 11th, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So, and we do welcome folks to come and hear about what we did last year, and give us ideas for what we can do moving forward.
Absolutely, it's a good time to come and talk to the rest of the board and find out what's going
Yeah,
on
and get
you've got some
involved.
ideas.
Yeah, because we really encourage community engagement. It's important to us that hospice become a fabric or a thread in the fabric of our community, not just an afterthought. You know, and oftentimes that's how people think of us, because, you know, I'm not going to talk to them until I need those services. But really, I mean, we need to be talking about these things all the time, and we really need to be an integrated part of the community. So come on out to our annual general meeting.
Absolutely. Now you've got some Tai Chi classes coming up too.
Yeah, so that's one of our complementary therapies. We're always trying to offer a little something for everyone, whether it's for those who are at end of life or who are caregivers, or for our volunteers or just for the general public, we offer all kinds of complementary therapies. So Tai Chi is one of those ones that is actually open just to the general public. And we do this so that people, it's held at hospice, people can come to the hospice, they realize it's not a scary environment, that actually it's a really lovely, warm, welcoming space.
Yes,
it's
it
very
is.
relaxing. And they can take a Tai Chi class for free. We do ask that folks register because spots are limited, so they can do that through our website or by giving us a phone call. But Tai Chi is just so grounding and centering. And sometimes, you know, for folks who are caregiving or in that phase of newly diagnosed, it can be a chaotic time. And what a wonderful activity to do, just to help calm the mind, to center yourself, and engage in a little bit of self-care. So yeah,
that's much along the same lines where you're saying the guided journaling and the art classes.
Yes. And we're always offering workshops. So follow along on our Facebook page and our website. We offer workshops in everything from therapeutic art to guided journaling. Just a little bit of everything, something for everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's do the date again for your a cappella.
Yes, Thursday, June 20th at 7 p.m. at North Grenville Municipal Center.
And tickets are available?
Yes, online. If you go to our Facebook page, there's an Eventbrite link, or you can purchase them at the door.
And that's at the Municipal Center once again on June 20th. And you've got a speaker series going on. One left,
Thursday, June 20th, and that one is held at Beth Donovan Hospice. It is free, but we do ask that you register online.
And your AGM, July 11th at 11 o'clock?
Yes,
and that's
absolutely.
at your building?
And that's at our building on French Settlement Road.
And you know, I say it's a building, but it's a home.
It's a home.
It's a home.
It is.
It really is. It's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful home. So for more information, how do they get a hold of you, Amy?
Yeah, so they can go to our website, always, bethdonovanhospice.ca, or they can give us a call at 613-258-9611.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining us today, coming all the way from Kemptville to Smith Falls today to tell us more about what's going on at our Beth Donovan Hospice.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you very much, and good luck with a cappella.
Will be wonderful.